On May 11, 2007, the Berkeley Critical Mass rode through town on its 172nd monthly ride. Riders waved at onlookers, displayed signs promoting bicycling and calling for reducing driving and global climate change, and passed out informational flyers. Everything appeared to be going smoothly as normal. But at the intersection of the Alameda and Monterey, a motorist waiting at a red light as the demonstration passed exhibited anger by honking at the crowd. He then drove into the crowd, alarming the demonstrators. No video exists until this point due to the surprise nature of the attack. Bicyclists attempted to de-escalate the situation, calling for people to step back from the vehicle. Unfortunately, they never got a chance. The driver crushed forward, trapping people against his bumper. The riders became terrified and began screaming for the driver to stop, slapping on the windows as they attempted to pull those trapped from under the bumper. The driver did not stop until 3 bicycles were crushed under his wheel, valued at an estimated $3,000, and 2 people were injured. At some point after the panic began, the driver's windshield was fractured. The Oakland Tribune reports that police say they interviewed the person who broke the windshield and that he said he fell against it. The DA is not pressing charges. The bicycle demonstrators asked that charges be pressed against the driver, but they refused. The police also refused to interview motorists who say the driver was at fault, and evidently only gave credibility to those motorists who appeared to be traveling along with the driver. This is far from the first time that the Berkeley police have failed to do justice to non-drivers who are the victims of motorists. This includes bicyclists, pedestrians, and people who use wheelchairs. It is an endemic and institutional problem which the BCLU continues to work to change, and has worked for years to change.
We're just trying to make sure nobody else... Okay.
Well, there were a dozen Berkeley police officers there. It seemed like only, 3 of them were actually doing anything, and the 3 of them were actually, interviewing the drivers and the passengers of the van who were aggressive to the bikers, and they didn't bother to interview any of the bikers on the side, waiting patiently and, listening to what the police were saying, and in the end, I think they got a very unfair representation of what had actually happened. Yeah, it's just very frustrating seeing as how it wouldn't make sense that a bunch of bikers would just attack a van. It makes more sense the other way around, and that's exactly what happened. And so I think that the investigative reporting was very poor, and their procedure was not complete, and then they decided to draw conclusions which were inaccurate, and then it was misrepresented in the media because, of course, they were listening to what the police were saying.
So tell me, you came out tonight
to say that we need some of the cars off the street, that, we just can't keep polluting the way we're doing and expect us not to have greenhouse gases and all these other things that we have. And I'm sorry, because I do know Mr. Head, and I do know him very well. I was to school with his daughter.
Wow.
And I support him 100%, please believe me. I am going to let you know that. I support him 100% because I do believe it had to be an accident if it was Miss Dr. Head. But I wasn't there. All I can say is, how I know the man, and I really love the family.
Okay.
But I was here to support, critical mass, because we need to get...
Say that again, I couldn't hear you.
I was here to support critical mass, because we need to get some of these cars off the street.
The driver is reportedly willing to negotiate for a solution for the good of all. The BCLU and a group of victims of this attack will continue to work with City Council to make changes in hopes that the driver will join them, and that he will issue a public apology and make amends for his actions.